Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Where the Body Was. This is a new graphic novel from Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, with colors by Jacob Phillips, of course. The best-selling creators of Pulp, Reckless, and Criminal are back with an original graphic novel that readers will be obsessed with. A boarding house full of druggies and neglected housewife, a young girl who thinks she's a superhero, a cop who wants to be left alone, a private detective looking for a runaway girl. These stories all collide in a fateful summer in Where the Body Was, a tale of love and murder in the suburbs, told from a dozen different points of view. All the neighbors on the block have an opinion and about the murder and how it happened, but which of them is telling the truth? Where the Body Was is a tour de force from Grandmasters Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Starting with a map of the crime scene, this murder mystery follows the ripples of this killing as they echo through the decades of love and lust and passion and violence, like a true crime podcast crossed with a long lost diary. Where the Body Was is unlike anything Brubaker and Phillips have ever done, and this is a must have if you are a fan. Um, I quite agree with everything that the synopsis is telling you. Let's look at that map real quick. This was very intriguing. As a longtime reader of Brubaker and Phillips's work, starting off with a map like this, which almost feels like a little board game to me. Like maybe kind of looking at, definitely, it gives me like vibes of Clue and stuff like that. But it really puts everything in perspective, right? Even letting you know where the body was at the beginning of the book. So that's not really the mystery driving here. Um, we also get introduced to a cast of characters. Very intriguing. There's also 9 characters. There's 9 points on the map. So of course, these are going to be a lot of the points of view that we're going to be seeing, and it is just it's a book that doesn't fully reveal itself immediately. This is a long drawn out mystery that Brubaker and Phillips choose to take their time. The pacing is just it's very serene as the story kind of builds up. You learn a lot about the characters all around, establishing the neighbors, their history with the street, with each other, their relationships, and as you kind of work through all this narrative, uh, you kind of even start forgetting about the mystery of the body. Like the interest in the body feels like an afterthought until it's not, right? So it's a very interesting ride of each of these characters just focusing on how stressful their lives are and everything that happened because of this body. All that, of course, paired with Phillips' immaculate art. It is just such a fantastic way to depict the neighborhood, the time zone, the flashbacks. I think Jacob Phillips does an amazing job with the colors just washing over everything. I love how the flashbacks are even colored a little bit differently to give the reader an opportunity to understand what's going on. Uh, Crazy little funky dialogue. It's funny. It's quirky. All the characters seem very well thought out, very rounded out. In an interview that Brubaker did with the I Read Comic Books podcast, which I was helping produce, he talked about how much material he wrote about these characters, and you can really tell. Like you can tell every little phase, every little grin, every little expression from these characters that Phillips manages to capture. They come from this dialogue and from this script that Brubaker has prepared. So it is just a fantastic collaboration of these two creators that have been working together for such a long time that it just makes something like this feel very special. And it also reveals that they have so many things left in their bag of tricks. Like, as much as they could just rely on putting out book after book of like Reckless or Criminal, they keep pushing the boundaries of what one can do in comic books. They keep pushing the boundaries of what each other can do in their art form. And I just think it's really cool to see these creators, after such a long time working together, still continue to grow and surprise the audience. And yeah, like the quote says in the book from Jordan Harper, it is a masterfully told puzzle box mystery with a fiercely beating human heart. And I think that's what makes the book special. So If you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. And let me know where the body was. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.